Welcome back to the Dan and Kevin Show. What's up, Kevin?
Hi, I'm Kevin. That's Dan. Dan, which side of you am I on?
I'm to your right.
Over there.
Yeah, I had to think about that one.
It's cool. I would have guessed wrong because you're on my left.
Ah, well, you're over there on my right, but I'm that way, right? No,
You're on my left. Left? Left.
that way. Got it. Anyway, hello, Kevin. How's it
Hi,
going?
Dan. I'm doing good.
So I've moved my setup already. We're only
I c
3 episodes in, and I already have moved my entire setup. So we'll see if
Do you have different setups for different things?
no, I have moved my desk and computer around my entire living room. Like it has been on every corner and every part of every wall in my living room. And we just made it to this spot, which I like it better. I like having that white background if I'm not using a green screen,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Yeah.
opens up the room. So,
Yeah, my setup's been in two places. In the middle of my kitchen, and then off to the side with some geckos. Only two places.
well, it's not that bad.
No, it's not.
I prefer close to the geckos because I am a gecko fan.
That and sometimes they'll be like on the glass and stuff. So,
So, what's going on? What's new with the with UPM?
uh, oh, new things.
Stuff is happening.
Um, we came out with the what's it called video last week. The Dan and Kevin Show, episode 2. That was it.
We did, and it was a fan favorite, I think, maybe.
Ah, it's probably the worst one.
It was, yes, it was the worst one. This will be the next worst.
Yeah.
What else? What you guys have going on with Caspod?
So, Caspod, unfortunately, my file from the live stream last weekend got corrupted.
Oh, I
So
was supposed to send you it.
there was no new cast VOD, unless if Dan sends it, then there'll be a new one for tomorrow. Because if not, Calum and I are not prepared for anything, at least for the podcast.
Yeah, I'll send you that. You might have to do some editing.
I'm not going to.
That's fine. I'll clip it down just enough where it lines up, and then you can just release the whole thing. You had Caspod versus though.
Yep, CastPod Versus did come out. Are me, Calum, and Tom drawing Pokemon from memory in a minute, and Dan edited it. Big fan of the edits. It's very quickly becoming a popular video on our channel, which isn't saying a lot.
How many views do you guys have on it? Do you know?
Give me a second. I'll check right now. Do, 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 do. We are currently sitting at a whopping 14 in 2 days, which is fairly good for us.
Nice, nice. Is that on Caspod Gaming or Caspod?
That's just on Castbot.
Nice. Well, I mean that's perfect that you guys didn't have an episode last week then,
Mm-hmm.
because you still
Yeah.
posted something on that channel.
Yeah, it's a nice 33 minutes and 32 seconds.
Dude, that's the
And
kind of content I like watching.
I
Like,
had, I actually had a friend text me yesterday as she was watching it,
nice.
and I was just like, "Wow, do you not have anything better to do with your life?"
Probably not. I think we all have some time that we're like, oh, we could probably use it better, but let's go watch Caspod. So,
Yeah, that's how it went.
what else? What other content did you have last week? Did you have much else?
No, not from the cast pod point of view.
Okay.
We had nothing else there.
We had our first full week of UPM last week
Yep.
of 5 days of uploads. We'll have another. I believe we have all 5 days for this week completely recorded and edited and posted, and they'll go up at 2 p.m. Monday through Friday. So
Nice.
we had the Dan and Kevin show, and then we had Nostalgia Gaming.
Yep. Crash
We
Bandicoot
Crash
1.
Bandicoot, super fun videos to make.
Hmm.
We had the Jackbox
Jackbox.
games. That is one of my
Bombs.
favorites. That is so funny.
What is it called? Bomb Squad?
Yeah. We
I
played
can't
Bomb
remember the.
Squad.
I think it's Bomb Squad.
Yeah, I think it is. Dude, it was
That was a good time with
that,
the four of us.
we need to again. That
I want to do. I want to set up a time for us to do another one, but we're all getting trashed. Like,
I'm down. We should play something that that doesn't take too much focus.
oh,
Or
there's a couple of games that don't take too much focus.
or do one that takes a lot of focus and see how long we can actually do it without, belligerently just destroying our lives.
Not long.
Both ends
I'm
of
gonna
it.
spoil it. Not long.
Last week we also had I uploaded a D4. I'm basically considering the series just vlogs, not really vlogs,
But
like more
yeah.
informational about my personal experience series,
Hmm.
similar to the podcast. And then we had our the KD ratio,
Yep.
which was
Portal 2.
yeah, it was messy. And it gets worse in the second episode, I believe. So,
Oh yeah.
dude, that's a
I
fun
can-
time. We gotta record more of that soon too.
Oh yeah. We should.
That's good. And then this week we have all the same stuff. We have
Yeah.
you have Castpod if I send it to you.
If you send it to me, it'll be the same one that's supposed to be out last week.
Yeah, we have all of the stuff, the Dan and Kevin show, Nostalgia Gaming, Jackbox, D4. We have
Mhm.
uh, Portal 2 gameplay again for the KD ratio. And then I also, this morning, uploaded D4 in Theory on
Oh yeah.
my personal D4 in Theory, all the sources that you can listen to that on. So,
Link in the description. Yeah.
link in the description.
Smash that like button.
Should probably put links in the description. And yes, smash that like button, subscribe. Even if you don't like the content, just do it for us.
You don't have to.
We need to afford food. So
Please.
so
I only have the beard.
yeah, I'm getting there. It's just very patchy. So
I mean,
I'll have a beard like
mine's
yours one day.
massive.
Are you gonna shave it or are you gonna keep it?
I'm at least gonna trim it so it looks nicer
Hmm.
and not have all these dangling bits. I'm not sure how short I'm gonna go. I'm kind of a fan of how big it is and just being the guy with the really big beard.
We should do a like if we get a video that hits 1,000 views, you'll shave it completely.
I'm gonna say no to shaving it completely. I don't like the way my face looks without a beard,
Okay,
but
then
I'll do something
Callum grows
ridiculous.
out a beard.
Either Callum grows out a beard, or I'll do something ridiculous with mine. I'll
Oh.
either grow it big enough to braid it,
Yes. Oh, I love that one.
or I'll go like full mutton chops or something like that.
Dude, that'd be
Something
awesome.
something weird.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first. We're doing something weird if we hit 1,000 followers
Hmm.
or 1,000 views on an episode of anything. So
1,000 likes on
like
this
it.
video specifically.
Like it right now. Just do it right now. What else do we have? I think that's the majority of this week.
Car rides with Kevin probably gonna come out.
That's true. When are we looking to upload those? Or should
Whenever
we
you want.
should we wait to upload that until the week that you're gone? No. I like the idea of having Callum come on, and
Yeah.
that'll be a surprise. We're not going to tell everyone what's going on with that, but
Are you
it'll
gonna
be fun.
Are you gonna censor yourself there?
Well, yeah, a little bit, but I want to see. I want to see if he'll agree to what you said
In the chat.
In the chat, because
That'd
that
be
would
funny.
that'd be really funny.
If he watches my pets for me, which he might. I have to send him a text because he didn't know his schedule that far in advance.
Hmm.
Uh, he has the ability to do it from this exact spot, from my laptop.
Dude, that would be so funny. Oh my god.
I'll leave some of my clothes out for him to
Yeah.
just use.
We'll make a plan. But when is that? When are you going away?
The 8th to the 15th, in the
Oh,
middle of Caspod announced in the last one to come out, biggest month to date, Danny month, National Danny Appreciation Month, August for Caspod. So Callum and I have to start recording things with Danny.
I I like it. Do you think that you're gonna get enough, like, be able to record enough for the entire
We're
month?
gonna record at least 4 episodes of Caspod back to back to back to back
Oh
with
my
it.
god, that's
That's
amazing.
my goal.
What are they, about an hour ish?
Yeah, about an hour. So that's 4 hours of Danny's life gone to waste.
I think he's fine with that. He doesn't really have other stuff to do.
So there's that, and we want to at least do one ranked and maybe a versus with Danny. We'll see.
What would your verses be with Danny?
Don't know.
Hmm.
I have no idea. Oh, I actually do know. I'll tell you off of this.
All right, I have an idea too,
All right.
but I'll tell you after, because
Mm-hmm.
it goes in theme with heartburn. So if people listen to
Okay.
heartburn, they might have a rough idea of what I would be thinking. So maybe not,
I
but
listen to
yeah.
Heartburn and I have no idea what you're thinking.
You'll see. I think it would be a cool versus idea, but we'll
Screw.
see.
It. Maybe we'll shoot two.
Dude, that I mean, it's Danny month. You might as
Yeah.
well just have a ton of content with. I don't know if Danny can, like, actually deal with you guys for that much time.
I don't know, but I hope he knows that we didn't actually like tell him about it. We didn't ask him, "Hey, how free are you for recording things this month?" We just made it Danny month, and we're gonna bully him into recording it with us.
Dude, you might as well. Are you gonna go back home and record, or are you guys just gonna do all on computer?
I think we're gonna do some on Discord.
Hmm.
I'll see at least, yeah, because I'll see if they're free. What's it called? Later in
Hmm.
this month. Maybe I'll just post like I'll be able to probably figure out how to do at least one cast pod, but I have like I'll hit them up later in the month and we'll see if we could do something in person.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, I mean, as you get early into the month, you're probably gonna have to do Discord just because of scheduling. But
Yeah,
that I think that's gonna be cool,
that's
fun
gonna
little
be.
thing.
Mhm. Maybe they'll finally come to my apartment to record C&D Save the World.
Dude,
'Cause,
that honestly, that would be like, you can literally make a Danny month of
there,
everything.
with the amount of stuff that I have in my like apartment alone, C&D could almost make a month. It depends how focused they want to get.
True. Well, it's Callum. It
Yeah.
depends on how
So
much attention
how
Danny
focused
wants to
Callum
have.
wants to, yeah.
Yeah, like Callum will just go really in depth.
Because
That'll be
I
fun.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 to 21, maybe 23. Yeah, somewhere between 19 and 23 animals. I'm not the best at counting.
That's fine.
And that's counting my bugs, my separate bug colonies as one. Because
Okay.
I
Well,
have
yeah.
about 50 walking sticks and an unknown amount of isopods.
Nice. Is that it? Are you gonna have more?
Maybe someday.
Okay.
Actually, with one of my frog tanks that I'm working on, I might make a video or something about that going once it's more in detail for UPM. But there's been hiccups for me to do it beforehand.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna introduce. I have to get some more isopods and fun cleanup crew bugs. I'm gonna get some. I might get some fish as well for the tank. It's gonna be a miniature jungle in my living room, more than it already is.
That sounds exciting. You should have the C&D Save the World episode named something like Kevin Zoo or something. Like it's
Yeah.
your actual zoo right now.
It's it's funny how my one cousin, she has two dogs and I think like three birds or something like that.
Hmm.
And she just like she always refers to her house as like a zoo, and I just kind of every time I see her posts things about it, it's like, oh, look at the zoo, the birds hanging out, and I just go, that's adorable.
Yeah. Are
We
you
were
planning on getting like birds and dogs?
definitely want a dog.
Okay.
That's gonna happen someday, not while I live in this apartment, unfortunately,
Hmm.
but makes sense. Molly definitely wants a bird. Birds are iffy because of our cats, because they're psycho. Well, one would love to murder a bird. The other one is Bean. Um, so that might not go super well, but there's definitely some animals that we're looking into that we would want to have when we have our own place.
Okay.
So that's gonna be years down the line.
You know what we
But
should do? And I don't know if we're technically allowed
buy
to.
a house.
No, yes. Well, yeah. I mean, honestly,
I'll live
uh,
there.
that. Yeah. No, that'd be fun. No, we should. I don't know if we can technically do this with YouTube terms and services. But we should take a video of like me going into your house and like see if I die from your cats.
I was gonna say
See how long it
you
takes.
you wouldn't be alive, Dan.
Like
The
like
cats would destroy you. They're
like
not even vicious, you're just allergic.
we'll just have Danny or Callum drive me there and then drive me home and I'll literally just be dying or I'll just like take a ton of Benadryl after. But
Yeah.
while I'm there, I can't take any medicine.
I
Dude, that's
think that
content.
I don't know if that's against YouTube's laws, but I think that goes against the Geneva Convention.
Well, it probably does. But, whatever. Man, come on. Anything else from your end? Anything fun
I have the day off today, so
we can do?
I might go to a driving range and break in my new clubs that I have. I
Nice.
got I got left golf clubs from my dad's cousin because I'm the closest living relative that it golfs left-handed.
Dude, that's
So
awesome.
I got it by default, and this guy was like he was an avid golfer, so I got really nice clubs.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, so if you want to hit up some golfing scenes, that reminds me of something in a future not Caspod, UPM script I have written down. Um, but yeah,
I mean, I'm down. I suck, but
I suck too.
you
That's
know,
why I'm gonna go to a driving range.
yeah,
I might record
true.
a car ride with Kevin on my way there because I'm gonna get lost, or on my way home because I still don't really know how to get home. I'm, I think, unfortunately, I ran out of space on. I started recording the second episode of Car Ride with Kevin,
Hmm.
and as I was running out of space on my phone because that's how I was doing it. It's a truly like a Castpod production of just being a phone pretty
Hmm.
much taped to the dashboard.
Yeah.
Um, and it was I missed my turn for my apartment complex in
No.
that video, and I only got halfway through it before my phone ran out of memory. So I still
Oh
have the
my
first
God.
half, but I'm just gonna delete it for the purpose of so I can record the full video.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, you might as well at that point, if because like I did that some weird happened while I was recording T4 video, and like after like 20 1 minutes, it immediately cut, like
Yeah.
died. Like it didn't die. It didn't run out of like memory. It just stopped. So then I had to record from there, and I like literally didn't know where I was going with the conversation because I had already finished like the extra like 5 or 10 minutes. I was like, dude, this sucks. But I didn't like re-record it because I was like, I'm already 90% through it, so screw it. But yeah,
Yeah.
you might as well.
I only got like halfway done. I basically talked about my role and your role, and how I missed the turn for my apartment complex. That's it.
Dude, that's fine.
So,
No, I'm not gonna bring it up because you're gonna talk about it on Car Rides with Kevin. So if you want to know our
sure.
roles, you're gonna have to
Yeah.
listen to Car Ride with Kevin, and that'll be
It's
the
gonna be,
second episode.
yeah, second episode, maybe second and third. We'll see how long it goes.
Okay. Yeah,
But
you could split it, or you could just leave it super long. I don't know. It's just you decide. You do things.
I don't care enough. It's just,
it'll probably make it easier to split it into two if it's a longer video.
okay, yeah.
You know.
It's just a quick little video, 10-ish minutes or so, maybe 15, of just, it's a deep dive into the behind the scenes. So, like, we get a little bit behind the scenes of what we're working on, what we want to do, idle chit chat for an eventual UPM podcast, probably that's gonna evolve out of this at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like the cards with Kevin is just, I'll talk real like straight up. I won't spoil anything that we're working on more than we already have through us just talking, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat things with you. It's like if we're having trouble with something, I'm gonna be honest. If you want to
Mm.
know how we work on things, I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not gonna be like, they're not gonna be like, how did you record the Dan and Kevin show during quarantine? And I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's an ancient secret full of secret systems and computers and direct link ups and encrypted Wi-Fi. No, we use Discord, and I'm pretty sure Dan's recording on OBS or Streamlabs. Am I wrong?
Yep, that's it. Super
There we go.
straightforward. Um,
That's how we do things.
yeah, and honestly, like you've said it in the past, and same thing for this show. Like, if people have questions, they can just ask, and
Yeah,
we'll either address them on here, or if it takes a longer episode, you can
yeah.
address them on Car Rides
If
with Kevin.
it's if it's a quick little like answer like, hey Kevin and Dan, what's your favorite color? We'll answer it on here.
Yeah.
But if it's something like, how do you guys handle um, scheduling or something like that, I'll get into that
Mm-hmm.
in Car Rides with Kevin. And then maybe if it's something a little bit more like, more of a personal level, like, how do you guys handle, I don't know, handle your like lives with the virus going on and stuff like that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that might be on like a D4-esque style
Yeah.
video.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm going with that show, I guess we'll call it. It's not really a show, but with that series, it's me talking about personal experience and personal stuff.
Yeah.
It's that's kind of where that stuff will go. Of course, like if people ask and they want more of a like a Dan and Kev, what are both of you? I could always have you on there too, and we could
Mm.
talk about it. So
Yeah.
if it's more directed at me, obviously I would just do a solo one, but we can always go into it. So this one's more of like random questions or stuff. The Car Rides with Kevin is for longer discussions of something, and then D4 is more personal
Yeah,
experience
more
stuff.
more like serious-ish topics.
Yeah,
If that
yeah,
sense.
yeah. I treat that one. I treat that and the podcast as career oriented topics. So,
Yeah,
not necessarily like what's your favorite color, but like what like the most recent ones on budgeting. So like stuff like that.
yeah.
So, yeah. But
hmm
cool. Anything else?
We're gonna have me on that video that you asked me for about yesterday.
Yeah, we'll record one. I was gonna have you on the podcast, but then I recorded one on my own because I was working on budgeting stuff.
Yeah. How does that work? How does that work?
Yeah, that I
Making money for my budget. Hey.
yeah. Well, I looked at I went all the way back from 2018. This is after I recorded my episode, so I now have content for another episode or for a video. But I went
Mhm.
back into 2018, looked at where all my money meant or all my money went for the entire year, month by month, split into categories. And then I did 2019, and then I have been tracking 2020 so far. And from 2018 to 2019, my food budget over doubled. Like I was spending more than double the amount month by month on food than I was the year before, and now it's gone down by half. Like I literally, when I started personal training, I was like, okay, well, I work in the afternoon, I'm gonna sleep in, and then I'm gonna run to Sheets, grab an energy drink and like a snack, work, come home, order Domino's. Like I
Yeah.
literally ate so much just like bad stuff that I was like, okay, well, probably not the best idea, dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait to record an episode and be like, look how much money I spent on this. I'm dumb,
I
but
spent 15% of my money on Domino's.
it was actually I should do one on Domino's of just my total for the year, how much money I spent,
Because
dude.
I remember back in the days when we would play video games almost every single
I
night,
had Domino's
you
like
got
every other night.
Domino's, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was always just like, what's it called? My favorite would just be like, guys, should I order Domino's? I don't know, Dan, do you want Domino's? And he's like, too late, I already did.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wait. While we're here, I don't want this to pop up on the screen, but it did. But I moved it quickly. What does the average person spend on food per month? Okay. Oh, that's annually. The average cost of
Divided by
food per
12.
month is $550 a month.
Okay,
I feel like that's high.
that's a little bit high, like a little high, but thinking about it, that's probably roughly what I spend on it.
Yeah, so I'm very like frugal now.
Yeah,
Just in the past like 6 months, or actually in 2020, I really changed like everything I was doing. That's around last year what I was spending each month, and I've dropped it like significantly. I thought that that was very high because like
it's
the
at least,
problem is that I was
yeah,
spending like $3 on like a
yeah.
drink and like a snack. So I guess technically, since I didn't really eat a lot of food, it
Mhm.
wasn't as bad as it could be.
Yeah.
But
So like in I would say you can continue like you just have to be careful of like budgeting for food and stuff like that because I can talk about it more in if we do a budgeting video, but like in college, my parents gave me like I spent the summer there and did an internship and my parents are like, "Here, this is roughly how much you would be spending for the dining hall.
so
Here,
spend that.
here's this on food." And I just went the completely wrong directions with it. It worked for my lifestyle because I'm me of all
hmm
people, and that's its own special video of
Yeah,
what
it's a
everything
long
wrong with
video.
it.
It's a whole series.
Yeah. So like with that, and I made it work well, but someone especially like you, where you're very active and literally a personal trainer, it's not gonna work.
So I found the problem was that I ate out way too much, and now I
Yeah.
spend only on mostly groceries. Like I've pretty much allotted myself like one or two takeout meals a month now. So it
Yeah.
really did drop it a lot because of that. If it dropped any more, that is where we would get into that really bad spot. Because there was a time where I was getting like probably like less than 1,500 calories a day, and I burned easily
More.
2,500 like a day. So like that was a severe point. That's when I was probably underweight, and like I had muscle, so it didn't look too bad, but
Mhm.
it was bad. So yeah, no, if you budget too much on food and like you don't get enough calories, like that's a bad thing.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
Spoiler alert, that's what I did.
yeah, all chocolate milk. That's it forever.
Pretty much.
How's that now? Do you still drink like a ton of chocolate milk?
Oh hell yeah, man. I drank about 4 of this glass last night with just chocolate milk. And
Dude,
that's in
that's
the
amazing.
proximity since I got home from work and before I went to bed. So it was over the course of like a 3-hour span.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Well, at least you're getting your calories.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
pretty much only from chocolate milk.
that's oh my lord. Yeah, but yeah. So that's all. That's all the content. We're like going for a long episode for this one. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, we'll make some cuts.
Yeah. Well, no, I won't. I'm gonna leave it. It's gonna be
That's
30
fine.
minutes. If it sticks at 30 minutes, it sticks at 30 minutes. We really didn't have much content that I would cut out anyway, so we're pretty good. So, but any closing remarks, Kev?
Um, so is this gonna be out later today?
This will be out in less than
Couple
3
hours.
hours, like 2.5 hours.
So check out annual Danny month. Starts technically this Saturday. Note to self, I still gotta talk to Danny and Callum. Be on the lookout for. I think maybe Castpod Games it's gonna go out on, but I started talking to Callum about starting a new series in the games. That's in the works ish. I'm actually gonna test some of it after this video. And if Dan sends me the video for Castpod, we'll record another episode of Castpod.
Nice.
Or we won't record another episode of Castpod. There'll definitely be one out though.
There should be one out tomorrow. For
Hmm.
everyone who's watching the day that this goes up, there should be one out tomorrow, and then hopefully more coming up. And then obviously go listen to D4 in Theory. That went up at like 5 this morning. On any podcast network that you normally listen to podcasts on. All the content that we talked about coming out this week. Just pretty much check in on our channel every day at 2 p.m. Monday through Friday this week, and there will be content up.
Yeah.
So,
Or if you don't want to do that, get ready for Saturday and just spend your entire Saturday watching nothing but our videos and listening to nothing but our podcast.
there you go. That's
It'll
all you
fill up
gotta
your entire day
do.
and you'll enjoy probably 2% of it.
Dude, but that's more than zero. So,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I feel like there's going to be at least one funny remark someone makes in one
yeah,
of the videos.
but
Does Danny have any heartburn stuff coming out this week?
who knows?
Okay.
He might have one with Chris. He said he was thinking about recording with Chris, but who knows?
Yeah, it's all that.
But obviously, leave a like and subscribe. And please comment. If you've made it this far, leave a comment. Anything.
Yeah.
A topic you want us to talk about. Something dumb. It doesn't. Your favorite conspiracy theory that Kevin and Callum can talk about on their podcast. Literally anything. And then we'll know that you made it this far, and you'll get nothing. So, thanks for watching.
Yeah.